Hi everyone, my name is Alicia Akiyama. I'm the rec gymnastics manager here at Peak Athletics, and we are so excited because we are starting a new program, this session 1 of January 2015, and it is called our Fitness Challenge. Each session will have a different focus, and this particular session's focus will be on conditioning and strength. I really hope that you guys will all complete this. It is great for you. Conditioning is one of those things that's so important when you're involved in a sport because, for example, cheer, you have to not only be able to tumble and lift your own body weight, but you also have to do stunting, which you have to lift others in the air. Dancing, you have to be able to carry your body weight, in the air, turning, all sorts of stuff. In gymnastics, of course, same thing. You have to make sure that you're able to carry your own body weight with tumbling and bars and beam, and it's just really important to be strong. So not only can being strong help you with your skills that you're learning within any sport, but it also helps prevent injury. The stronger you are, the stronger your muscles are, and the less likely you are to get hurt. So work hard on this conditioning fitness challenge because it really can benefit you. So each of you will get one of these sheets that look like this. And we will be passing them out week 1 of our 10-week session, and this will begin week 2. So when you get this sheet, make sure you read the front and the back so that you understand the rules and what you need to do in order to complete the challenge. And starting with week 2 here, what will happen is on the back of this sheet, there lists several different conditioning assignments that you are to do each week. Now, if you are able to perform all of these conditioning assignments throughout the week, your parent will need to sign off on the side here. There's a little place for them to do that. They will have to sign off saying that you did complete that challenge for that week. Then, once all the weeks and the challenges have been completed, you are able to turn in this sheet with your parent's signature on it to our member services, and we will put your name up on a challenge board saying that you have completed this challenge, and your name will also be entered into a raffle to win a Peak prize. And also you of course get the benefits of being stronger and more physically fit from completing this challenge. So I'm going to demonstrate each of the conditioning assignments on this sheet just to make sure that you know how to do them correctly, properly, safely. Okay, so I'm going to start with starting week 2 on here. The first thing is there are 3 sets of 20 sit-ups. So for your sit-ups, it is really important. You can, when you're doing this at home, you can have somebody hold on to your feet. You can even stick your toes underneath something like a couch or something that won't, squish your toes, but that will kind of hold them down in place and might make your sit-ups a little easier. So when you are doing your sit-ups, it is really important. You can either put your hands across your chest or arms straight out in front of you, but there are a couple things that we want to make sure you do not do. One of those being, make sure you do not hold on to your legs. Okay, we don't want to use our legs to help pull us up. This is a tummy, abdominal conditioning, so it's important that we use our tummy muscles. So either hands across your chest or arms out tall, and you're going to make sure you lay all the way down, touch your back to the floor, and then sit all the way up. So again, not grabbing hold of your legs, okay? Also, we want to make sure that we're not using our arms or our elbows to help get us up. This is solely using your tummy muscles, okay? So you're going to do 3 sets of 20 of those. There are also, for that week, is 3 sets of 10 push-ups. Now for your push-ups, it is really important to keep a nice tight, straight, and hollow body. So we don't want to have a saggy belly. We also don't want our behind up in the air. Nice and flat. There's 2 ways to do this. You can either do elbows in like this, where my elbows are pressed into my side, or you can go elbow out. Either way, they do work a little bit different muscles, but you can perform them either way. So when you guys do these push-ups, again, maintaining your tight body, tight, straight, hollow body, and making sure you go all the way down, touch your nose, all the way back up, all the way down, all the way back up, like that. Okay, so that is 3 sets of 10 push-ups. We also have 3 sets of 30-second releve holds. Now for this, you can use something to kind of balance you. You know, you can hold on to a chair or a wall or, you know, something like that to help balance you. What we are looking for is to make sure that your feet are together, that we go all the way up high on our tippy toes, are called releve, and that we make sure we press our ankles together. So I know it's kind of hard to see, I have pants on. We don't want our ankles to come apart like this. We want to make sure they are pressed together. And like I said, you're welcome to hold something for a little bit of balance. So I'm going to turn the side so you guys can see. I'm going to hold up my pants too so you can see. And you're going to do a releve hold like this. So all the way up in your releve. And you're going to hold it like this. Count nice and slow to 30 seconds. Okay, so that would be 1 set. And you have 3 sets of 30-second releve holds. That completes the challenge for week 2. For week 3, we have 3 sets of 20-second hollow holds. So for hollow holds, you could do this several different ways. I usually tell my students there's kind of like an easy, a medium, and a hard way. I personally would rather see somebody do it the easy way and do it correctly than see somebody do it the hard way incorrectly. So easy is keep your feet on the floor. The really important part is that your back is nice and rounded. We don't want this happening with our chest out. So round back to create that hollow shape. This is easy. Feet up is medium. Straight body out is hard. What we really want to make sure is that your lower back stays flat on the floor. We don't want this stuff to happen and lose our hollow shape. So lower back should be touching the floor. Your shoulders should be rolled up so that your shoulders are not touching the floor. Here is your hollow shape, and this is held for 20 seconds. Then, the second challenge for week 3 is frog jumps. So for frog jumps, we want your feet to be about, shoulder width apart, maybe a little tiny bit wider. When we do our frog jumps, we want to touch the floor, but keep our chest up and jump as high as you can. So I'm going to turn the side so you can see. So bend down, touch, and jump. Bend, jump. Okay? So those are your frog jumps, 3 sets of 15. The third conditioning assignment for week 3 is 3 sets of 15-second arch holds. So for your arch hold, you're going to lay on your tummy. Arms are nice and tall, legs are nice and tall, so you're in a nice stretch position. You're going to keep those arms tall by your ears. You want to make sure that your feet stay glued together and that your legs are nice and straight. So you don't want to bend your knees. We don't want our feet coming apart. Glue them together, keep them straight. If you're arching properly, really the only thing that should be touching the ground is your tummy, okay? So this one is 3 sets of 15 seconds. So you're going to lift up, cover your ears with your arms, and hold it just like this for 15 seconds. Then, for week 4, we have 3 sets of 30-second plank holds. So for plank holds, you're going to keep that nice hollow body that I talked about earlier. You're going to be on your elbows, and you're going to make sure that your hips are nice and flat and your back is rounded. So no behinds in the sky. No saggy bellies like that. Okay, keep it nice and rounded, hollow, just like this. Here's your plank, your hollow plank. Then we have mountain climbers on each leg. This one is 3 sets of 10. So for your mountain climbers, you're basically going to lunge, jump, and switch to the other lunge. So when you do this, it's really important that you just barely touch your back knee to the floor. You don't want to slam it down. That's bad for your knees. So you're going to bend, barely touch, and you're going to jump and switch. Jump and switch. So this one, it says that you are doing 3 sets of 10 on each leg. So the way you want to count that is like this leg would be 1 and 2 and 3 like that. Okay? So then for the third conditioning assignment, we have tricep dips. For tricep dips, this one, you'll need like a ledge, something you can put your hands on that's not, that's sturdy, not going to tip over. So maybe like a sturdy chair or like the seat of a couch, something that won't, you know, fall over when you put your weight on it. So for this one, you're gonna make sure that I'll turn sideways in a second. You want your fingers to face your toes. So when you put your hands on it, it's important that your hands are the correct way. We don't want to turn them like this. Hands forward, and you're gonna have nice straight legs like this, and you're gonna bend your arms as far as you can. Push back straight. Bend straight. So it's not, I'll turn the side here so you can see. So it's not this. So do you see how my arms are not bending? We want to make sure they bend, just like this. So those are your tricep dips. Then, for week 5, we have our hollow hold in a push-up position. So very similar to the plank hold, but now we're in a push-up position. So for this one, same exact body position. You can do this a couple different ways to make it more challenging. If your hands are straight underneath your shoulders, you can do them like this. That's kind of the easier way to do it. Notice my flat round body, no behinds up in the air, no saggy bellies. So notice my hollow body. If you want to make that a little harder, a little more challenging for you, all you have to do is just reach your hands out farther so that your hands are no longer underneath your shoulders, but out reaching farther, so it'll look like this. Okay, so nice rounded body, so that's your hollow hold in a push-up position. And that one is held 3 sets of 20 seconds. Let's see, the second one is 3 sets of 10 push-ups. We already covered that. There's also 3 sets of 30-second wall sits. So for a wall sit, this one I actually can't demonstrate right here very well, but you're going to go flat up against a wall, okay? And you're going to sit basically like you're sitting in a chair. So when you sit, you want a 90-degree angle. You don't want to be up too high or down too low. You want to make sure that you look like you're sitting in a chair. When you do that, you also don't want to put your hands on your legs and push. Maybe keep them on your hips or down your side, or make a silly face or whatever you want to. But you're going to push your back up flat against the wall, and it's basically like you're sitting down in a chair. I can't quite do it because I don't have a wall right now. But that one is 3 sets of 30-second wall sits. Then, for week 6, we have 3 sets of 10 V-ups. V-ups are awesome. I mean, any of this conditioning is awesome. V-ups are especially awesome for so those of you gymnasts who need to work on your pullovers, this is the perfect thing to do at home because it works on your core and your leg lifting, which is the same action that you have to do your pullover over the bar. So it's really important that to do these at home if you want to help with your pullovers. So for your V-up, you're going to go from the hollow position, the hollow hold, like we did earlier. So it goes from here, and then you're going to sit your lower and your upper body up at the same time with nice straight legs, no bend knees, straight legs, so that I look like the letter V. That's why it's called a V-up. So flat, V, flat, V, just like that. Okay, so those are your V-ups, and those are 3 sets of 10. There are, next is the 3 sets of 20 calf raises. So very similar to the releve hold that we did earlier. This one is just going to go up and down. So again, you can use something for balance, a wall, a chair, or whatever, something that's not going to move. We want our feet and our ankles glued together. We want to make sure that that it's controlled when we go from releve down to the floor, not just bobbing up and down. So I'm going to hold my pants up so you can see again, turn to the side. So for this one, you're going to go full releve and down, releve and down, like that, not this. This won't do anything for you. It won't make you stronger. Nice and controlled and slow, up and down, up and down. You should start to feel it in your calf muscles, okay? So again, facing forward. So it's just, if you can hold on to something or whatever, up and down, up and down. Nice and slow and controlled. Then for, let's see, the third conditioning assignment for week 6 is 3 sets of 15 arch ups. to the arch holds we did earlier. This one's just an arch up. So same body position, nice stretched out, arms tall, legs tight and together. This one, you're just gonna arch up and back down. So it's not a hold. So it's gonna go up and down, up and down. And we don't wanna flop this one, so this won't do you any good. Make sure it's tight and controlled. Like that. Okay, so that's 3 sets of 15. Week 7, it's 3 sets of 20 sit-ups that we already covered. 2 sets of 30-second wall sits that we covered. As well as the 3 sets of 15 tricep dips that we already covered. And let's see, week 8, the 3 sets of 20 seconds of a hollow hold in your push-up position, we covered that. 3 sets of 10 mountain climbers on each leg, we covered that. This is a slightly different one, 3 sets of 10 arch rocks. So same arch position, this time you're just gonna rock, kind of like a boat. Okay, for this one, you want to really make sure you really keep tight legs. You don't want to bend them and pump them. So we don't want to look like this and bend our knees to do it. Nice and tight, and you're going to count them like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like that, okay? So that one is 3 sets of 10 arch rocks. And then week 9, which is the last week of this challenge, is 3 sets of 10 V-ups. We covered those. 3 sets of 20 calf raises, we also covered those. And then 3 sets of 15 frog jumps, which we also covered. So that should take you through this entire list of the conditioning and strength challenge. So it's really important to be strong. So not only can being strong help you with your skills that you're learning within any sport, but it also helps prevent injury. The stronger you are, the stronger your muscles are, and the less likely you are to get hurt. So it's really, really important that you work hard on this conditioning fitness challenge, because it really can benefit you, and it's fun too. And you can also, like I said, get your name up on the challenge board that says you finished it, and you also get your name in the raffle to win a peak prize. So I really hope that you all will participate in our fitness challenge starting January of 2015. And we will be passing these out the very first week, so I really hope you guys will all join in.